Aya wanted to create a fun and safe space for kids in Tokyo, but it would take a miracle to be able to afford a new house.
If my daughter has a bad day at school, when she comes here after, she feels so much better.
It's really fun to play with other kids, talk, and eat together. That's why I come.
About 2 years ago, a friend invited Aki to play after school, and she's been coming ever since. Now Aya hosts children in her home at least twice a week. They play, talk, eat, and learn about God. And for many of the children, this is where they hear about Jesus for the first time. The challenge of spreading the gospel in one of the world's largest cities is intimidating. To reach everyone in Tokyo, every church member here would have to minister to about 10,000 people. So each person who walks through Aya's door is a blessing. The house sits next to a beautiful park where kids can play and easily visit Aya's home. The bottom level is an open space, perfect for their events. But this space is more than just a place to get together. It's a space where kids can just be kids. They feel safe enough to open up. In some cases, this is the only place where they aren't judged or criticized for sharing their problems and feelings. They go to Aya for mentorship and to ask for advice. This all started 2 years ago, when Aya felt a need for something more than her daily routine. She visited a mother's support group, and someone in the group recommended that Aya connect with another woman named Sachiko. The two quickly became friends. Sachiko brought her kids to Aya's home, and they made it a regular event.
The second week, third week, fourth week, the kids were coming to play. Then other kids started showing up. We didn't advertise at all. Eventually, a lot of kids came, and we were meeting in my tiny home.
Each time, the kids played, and Sachiko and Aya shared something from the Bible. Aya contacted the parents to let them know where their kids were and what was happening. 20 or so kids came regularly, and they squeezed into her small apartment. Many of the kids were bullied at school or felt as if they didn't belong, so this became one of the most important times of the week for them. Even Aya's husband wasn't Christian, but he saw the positive impact the ministry had on the kids. Sachiko and Aya started renting a community hall 4 times a month, but they wanted to meet twice as often as that. So Aya prayed for God to provide a new meeting place. She was also praying for a new home since her apartment contract was ending. One day, she walked by a house for sale, but thought it would be impossible to buy it because real estate in Tokyo is so expensive. But Aya's husband came home one day with some good news. He told her that his new job would allow them to afford the home they wanted to use for ministry.
This was God's voice speaking to me. The location is good, the money was taken care of, and God was providing everything.
Since that day, Aya has dedicated the space to serving her community. She loves the families who gather in her home. But she knows the work doesn't end there. Millions of people who live in Tokyo are largely unreached. The challenge of this busy urban environment makes it a priority for our prayers and efforts. Pray that people like Aya will find ways to connect with families throughout Tokyo. Thank you for supporting Mission